Hi, I'm Allie with the Potomac Bead Company, and I am going to talk to you about abalone. So abalone is actually sometimes called the ear shell, and it's a mollusk. So it's from the gastropod member, meaning it has two shells. And basically, if you crack open one of these mollusk shells, on the inside is made from the nectar and it's secreted. This is actually going to be the inside of the shell. So you take the shell, you open it up, and you can actually kind of break the shell off. That's why it's used a lot in mosaic form. It's really thin. You can kind of see here on the mosaics that what you do is, and here it's on mother of pearl, and the abalone is actually put together in a mosaic tile form. It's really, really thin. When you go to the West Coast, you can usually pick some up on the beach and see it. Every once in a while, you'll find some kind of in the Gulf, but usually it grows everywhere. So it's an animal that lives on all coasts except for South America and most of the east coast of the U.S. It's greatly found in Australia. That's where those big ones that you find, and they do have kind of holes in them when you're looking at them. Those are found normally in Australia, Japan, and the West Coast of America. Like I said, when you go to, if you go up to Oregon or Northern California along the coast, you find a lot of this here. It's going to be used for offerings generally. So when you talk about metaphysical stuff, there's not a ton of, because it's not an actual gemstone, a lot of metaphysical sites will say that it's not really used for anything. When you're looking at it, a lot of it was used in ceremonial Native American ceremonies. So they would put an offering or a cleansing thing inside the shell because the shell almost is domed in a cup form, and that's what they were going to put their liquid in, the offerings, and they offer it to the gods and to the spirits that way. It is a snail. That's what it became, and then once the snail is eaten or the shell is discarded, they really do just kind of line up. And New Zealand, you can kind of walk along the beach and grab all of these as well. So abalone is a really, really great summery beachy. The first thing you look at it is that dichroic effect that it has, and that's going to be in the purples and the blues tones. Normally what I stick with it if I'm looking for dichro and I have a pendant, say, that I want to pick up, or a cab, I'm going to look, and I usually pull out those purples and the blues. It also looks great with peridot, and it just has such great almost ink spots and weather wear. It reminds me of when it rains and you see that oil on the ground and it picks up that kind of rainbowy dichroic effect. That's what this reminds me of. It has great colors, great tones, and it's a great summer stone to wear. We have it in a number of different shapes, and it does sell quickly. So once we have it, we usually don't have it for long, and then we have to kind of find more and get more in. So check out your local shops. We usually have cabs, we have pendants, we have some strands as well, and our beachier areas are more kind of summery, warm weather areas like Fort Myers and Ocean City. We do tend to have more of the abalone in stock because it's a popular stone when you're in the beachy areas. So that's abalone. Again, sometimes not considered a gemstone, but more of a shell, or on the lines of a pearl, it's the mollusk from a shell. So anyway, when you're eating your snails next time, or your escargot, if you want to look in and see what the shell looks like, see if you can string it on a necklace. But anyway, this is abalone, and thanks for watching.